Hey everybody, I'm here today to talk to you about some easy ways to make your flashlight more useful. That's right, I'll be going over 4 easy ways that you can hopefully make use of to make your flashlight more useful. These are 4 easy things to do. Hopefully you can use them and your flashlight will hopefully be as useful as it can possibly be. We're going to keep this short, sweet, and straight to the point, so pay attention. Starting off with number one. Number one is adjust the beam so that it suits the situation better. If your flashlight has an adjustable beam, okay, you want to adjust the beam so it suits the situation better. I'm going to turn this on. As you can see over here, we have a beam. I think it looks like it's flashing in the video. On the camera screen, it looks like it's flashing or flickering, but it's not. The flashlight is totally fine. I think it's just the camera frame rate that's making it look like that. But the flashlight's totally fine. But on this flashlight, you can adjust the beam size, as you can see. Okay, so you should, if you have the ability to do so, you should adjust the beam size to suit the situation. Figure out what is best in terms of beam size for the situation and then make use of that. So that's how you get the maximum usability or versatility. I don't even know if there's a real word. Versatility, I know is a real word. Usability, I don't even know if that's a real word, but we're going to use it anyways. So that's how you get the maximum usability of your flashlight. That's one of the ways. So if you have the ability to adjust the beam size, adjust it so it makes sense for the situation. That's how you get the maximum usability. Okay? Like I said, don't know if that's a real word, but we're going to go with it. And yes, versatility as well. That's how you get the maximum versatility as well. All right. Anyways, so it just makes it better and more usable. Plain and simple, okay? I've spoken enough about that. We're going to move on to the next one, which is number 2. Number 2 is to make sure it is charged or has working batteries. If your flashlight has a rechargeable battery pack, make sure that it is charged. And if it takes batteries, make sure it has working batteries, because your flashlight, it won't be useful if it's not charged up or it doesn't have working batteries. So make sure it is able to be turned on and it is, able to be used by making sure that it is charged up or it has working batteries. This flashlight is actually pretty cool because it has a rechargeable battery pack, which I have inserted inside of it right now, but you can also use batteries in it. It's pretty cool. So it gives you both options. Really, really cool. But right now I have the rechargeable battery pack and it is basically fully charged. I believe I just charged it last night, all through the night, and I only used it a little bit for some content this morning and throughout the day today. So basically, yeah, I mean, this is charged up. But yeah, your flashlight is almost useless if the battery's not charged, or if the battery pack is not charged, or if it doesn't have working batteries. So in order for it to be maximum usability, in order for it to have maximum usability, in order for it to be maximum useful, okay, in order for it to be the max usefulness that it can be, you need to make sure that it has, if battery pack is charged up or it has working batteries. Plain and simple, okay? I've spoken way too much about that one as well. We're going to move on to the next one, which is number 3. Number 3 is put it somewhere easily accessible and memorable. If you need your flashlight and you can't remember where you put it or you can't access it, it is almost useless. So make sure when you store it away, it is being stored somewhere that is easily accessible and also memorable. So somewhere where you remember where it is and you can access it easily. That gives you the maximum usability of the flashlight, okay? Last but not least for this video is number 4. And number 4 is get a good quality flashlight. Okay, I'll say that one last time because it's so important. The last one for this video is number 4. The last one for this video is number 4. And number 4 is get a good quality flashlight. That's it, okay? Get a good quality flashlight. Now you can get a cheap, bad quality flashlight and it will still work, but maybe when you need it, maybe you're gonna store it away and when you need it, you're like, oh, it doesn't work. Get a good quality flashlight. Invest in a good quality flashlight. It is a good idea because they should last a long time. They will work really well. And when you need the flashlight, when you need it to work, hopefully, because you got a good quality one, it will work as needed, okay? Very simple. So yeah, do your own research, figure out which flashlight you want, and I would say it's better to get, 2 good quality flashlights to keep around your home than 5 bad quality ones. Because the bad quality ones, when the time comes that you need them, they might not work. They might work, but they might not work. Whereas the good quality ones have a higher likelihood of working when you need them to work. Plain and simple. So yeah, get a good quality flashlight, and around the house you should get a couple. At least. My wife got a pack of, so get a couple at least. But my wife got a pack of I think there was 4 of these, maybe. I could be wrong. Maybe it was 3 or maybe 4 of them. And they came with the flashlights. They came with the rechargeable battery packs. They came with, I believe, some charging cords, if I remember correctly. And they also came with the inserts to put batteries in them as well. So we got some good quality flashlights, and hopefully they will last for a very long time. And if we ever need them, hopefully they will work when we need them, if we need them. Plain and simple, that's it. You know, those are the ways to make your flashlight more useful. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Other than that, I've got nothing else. So with nothing else, we are going to roll the outro. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more good videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.